Hi, I'm Chef John Maxwell, and I'm here at Meadow Hall at the Meadow Event Park in Doswell, Virginia. And every week we play with great Virginia food. Today we're playing with some strawberries. There's nothing better than a really good fresh strawberry. We're going to make a pork loin stuffed with and sauced with strawberries. So we're going to start by cooking some bacon. So we're going to render this bacon. And render means to take the fat off of it. So we're just going to cook this around until it begins to get crispy. All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to get the pork prepped. All right. And I'm going to cut straight down about a quarter of the way through. All right. And now I'm going to turn my knife and cut horizontal for a little bit. All right. So that I open it up. This is called butterflying. I'm going to turn it around and do the same thing this way. And I'm going to now pound this with a meat mallet so I can make it a little flat. So this around. I'm going to take this hammer and just kind of tap it out. All right. Get the rest of this done. Now I'm going to take some garlic. Now I like to use fresh whole garlic. I don't like to chop it unless I absolutely have to. So I'm going to put that down in here and let that start to fry. The reason I like to do this is because once this gets a little brown on the outside, it kind of sweetens the garlic and gives it a nice nutty taste that you don't get if you start working straight with your chopped raw garlic. So I'm going to take the bacon out. Get that out of the way so it doesn't burn. And I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil to this to make sure there's enough oil for the garlic to cook. All right, so you can see this is starting to fry a little bit. Meanwhile, we get our strawberries together. I've got a few of them already cut here. And I'm going to take a few more and cut the hull off. Well, I want to take the white off too. Sometimes you get a little white in there. Cut it in half. All right. All right. You can see how it's starting to brown. Cut this off. When we're ready to make the sauce, we can add this. I just mashed it with the side of my knife. Now I can chop it up, and it doesn't give that hot taste that garlic can sometimes give you. And when I'm using strawberries and garlic together, this is a good way to do it. So I've got some oil in here. I'm going to put that bacon back in. All right. All right. Let that get a little bit softer. All right. Now I'm going to take these strawberries, all right, and I'm going to put them in there and let them start to cook. I'm holding a few of them out there because these are going to cook a little more than those will. These will be a more spreadable sauce-like, and I'm going to have the chunks of strawberries in there to work. All right, now that that's hot, I'm going to add the garlic and some balsamic vinegar, about a quarter cup of balsamic vinegar. So now that's going to simmer for a little bit. While it cooks, I'm going to mash some of it together with like a little slotted spoon, reduce down the balsamic, get it kind of thick. Balsamic, vinegar, and strawberries. That is a sinful combination. We try and keep everything local, as close to Virginia as we possibly can. These are Virginia strawberries. Right? And we get most of our product from Relay Foods. Their specialty is natural, organic, and local foods. So we try and do the best we can here to make this food as healthy as possible with Relay Foods' help. I'm going to turn the heat off. All right. And I'm going to take these strawberries and lay them inside this pork loin. And I'm going to add the rest of the strawberries to this. set that there for now. I'm going to wind up putting some more of them in there. But meanwhile, I'm going to finish off this pork loin. I'm going to roll it up like a pinwheel. And now I'm going to take this string, this is butcher's twine, and up at this end, we're going to slide it underneath and tie it right here. Now, watch what I'm going to do with my hands. I'm going to take this, and on this side, go around and slide it down. All right, so we've got a truss here. It's all hooked together. You can see that it's just nice and even all the way along. Right? This will hold it together so it doesn't unravel when we cook it. Now we're going to take this, we're going to put it down in this pan, right? And you can hear it singing. We're just going to brown this on all sides, right? And then we're going to finish it off in the oven because we don't want to cook it all the way through on the top of the stove. It's going to be oven cooked all the way through. Well, we roasted this off in the oven at about 350 degrees for about 30, 40 minutes, something like that. Depends on the size of it. You can't use those times right away. And we're going to go ahead and slice this. Now, I took the string off. We got this, we cooked it for that time, then we let it set for a while. So I've got the pork going down there. Now I'm going to take some of this strawberry sauce. Kind of come down from it there, and there we go. Roast pork loin with strawberries, balsamic vinegar, and a ton of deliciousness. All right, so join us next week when we get to play with even more great Virginia food at the Heart of the Home.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Relay Foods website at relayfoods.com.